Small group leaders. So this is a video that is specifically geared for you because there's something specific that we want to do in our small groups this week. And that is to really challenge our students to wrestle with the question, how do I love my enemies? Like truly, how do I love my enemies? This week, in the message, we are talking about Jesus's command in the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew chapter 5, love your enemies. So in that passage, Jesus talks about, you've heard it said to love your neighbor, but hate your enemies. But I say to you, love your enemies, do good to those who persecute you, bless those who harm you, pray for those who spite you. And so read over that passage, meditate over that passage, but we really want to challenge our students to answer these questions in the discussion time. And first is, when you hear Jesus's command to love your enemies, what do you think of? Don't hold back and don't feel like you need to give the right answers. Be totally real. That's what we want. The second question is, can you think of someone who loved their enemies well? In the message, I'm going to be talking about Martin Luther King Jr. When you think about their example, what stands out to you? And then the third question is, who do you see as your enemy? How can you love them like Jesus would? So we really want them to wrestle with these questions. We want them to get real. And I want to encourage you to get real. And it is okay for us to come to a place in our discussions where we don't know. We don't know all the answers. Truth be told, loving your enemy is really, really difficult. And I actually become very uncomfortable when I talk about this passage, or even when I read this passage, because I can think of specific people where I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this person, why? And I am still trying to figure out, okay, how do I show them love? How do I show them love? How do I show them love? The way that Jesus talks about. And that's just where we want to get our students, because when we really wrestle with it, that's where it starts to go deep in our hearts, and that's where it starts to change us from the inside out. Anyways, so that's what I got for you guys, and I hope that this week's discussion goes well. I'm praying for you. You guys are the best, and I can't wait to see y'all Wednesday. Okay, see you later.